My name is Michael, and I'm about to prove to you that everything is connected. So they took a pint of blood from a person, and they moved that pint of blood all the way to London, right? To the laboratory medical facility. This person over here, the blood was perfect. They checked the blood, no stress, no nothing, because something with stress level goes in the blood. So they stressed this person out, like stressed completely. Boom. With a device, you can tell that was stress. The blood was being monitored through a computer device they have. The blood was reacting 100% to what was being happened to the person being stressed. The blood became 100% stress. It just shows you that everything is connected in life. And I'm telling you, I put my life on these words. What you are thinking, you are attracting. When you put the feeling, when the two become one, you can move a mountain. That's how powerful you are. The Holy Ghost, God, Jesus, Dios, Hashem, Allah, whatever name you want to call it, in any language, resides in you, is inside of you. He's the resident. He's inside of you, your heart. The heart is right here in the middle, people. Remember in school, when we were growing up, that they make us do the pledge. We have to take the right hand and put it in the heart. But they tell us to put it what? On the left side. Remember, we all did that. You all remember that. I pledge to these, to the flag. And we put it right here. But the heart is not there. The heart is in the middle, right here. It's amazing the things that you start discovering. YouTube, an amazing platform. You learn a lot from it when you watch the right stuff. Now watch this. This is something I'm about to tell you. The situation I'm in right now, you can see. Why do I have that right there? Because my shade is broken and I have to have that. And you're like, okay, so if it works and why you have that, watch. Back in 2008, I got married. Okay, I'm divorced now. And we pulled to the side of the road and we were looking at a 1980 something RV. And I was like, whoa, man, this is so good. This is before I knew that we manifest and we attract everything in our lives, that we are in control. This is before all that. And I was telling my ex-wife now then, I say, this will be amazing. We can like have a family in this and just get some land. Okay. It manifested. But she didn't want this. So it ended up in divorce. This is 6 years ago. And this is before I knew about the law of attraction and all that. So this is amazing. Watch this. I got in a little situation back in 2012, and I drew on a yellow paper a home. I'm not an artist. I just scribble scrabble. How do I say this? Because the universe has been showing me this home. I have a video that I made where I got a phone call and it was a wrong number. And then the next day I get the call again and I didn't answer. So I tracked where the number was coming from. And it's coming from the same road where there's a house that I really God is going to give it to me. Because yesterday it hit me that that's the house that I drew one time on a paper. And the paper was a yellow paper. I was sitting in Tampa jail because they locked me up because I lied to the police, they say. Yeah, in Tampa they will lock you up for lying to the police. I didn't know that was a law. So I had a yellow piece of paper, like a form, medical form. And I drew just a little house and I put some goats. I'm not an artist, And it hit me last night that that's the house that I drew. The exact house how I drew it. I mean, I'm not an artist, I'm telling you. And guess what color the house is? It's yellow. And I made a couple videos that I've been having like something to do with Yellowstone, the yellow, and the song from Coldplay, Yellow, just started popping out. I never heard about Coldplay or the song Yellow. Beautiful song. And it just shows you that when your mind is open, right, and you see blessings will come in all different ways and messages, you just got to have an open heart, an open mind to see them. They will come. And right now, where I'm living, how I'm living, this is a manifestation. This is the manifestation that I put out to the world in 2008. Yeah, ended up in divorce and all that. It is what it is, you know. But I woke up. It's called awakening. It's called, when I mean, there's people confusing awakening. Awakening means that you realize that you are the one that's creating everything bad or good in your life. That you are the one who's attracting the people and everything. The universe is going to start moving all the people that are no good, that have no positive purpose in your life. It will take them away. Don't feel bad, because it's letting you know all the good stuff is coming. It's just making the room. So that house is going to be mine, because I know it's going to be mine. I just get that feeling, you know, and the way that things are happening, like the phone call, like I told you in the video. So everything is connected. I manifested a 308 Ferrari before. I was at the dealership, and I was like, wow, I want one of these. I really want, but wow, the price. Didn't have it, you know. I'll find one at the auction. That's all I said. 6 weeks later, I went to the auction, and for the first time in like, I think he said like 25 years, something like that, they brought a 308 Ferrari, because he checked on the list. When I bought it, he said, you know that this is, I know all the people in the auction place, and the police auction place, and the police and everything there. And they were like, Michael, you know that this is, wow. And I'm like, I didn't know that I was attracting the stuff. I didn't know. The universe was trying to wake me up. Like, a lot of you know the story when I was in McDonald's, went through the drive-thru, and I ordered the food, the kids and the wife then and everything, and we went home. As we were going home, I say to her, oh, I should have told them to put tomatoes and mayonnaise and take out the pickles and onions, because I don't like pickles and onions. When we got home and I got all the food out, give it to the kids and her, and I got mine, my double quarter pounder. I'm vegetarian now. And I open it, no pickles, no onions, and it had tomatoes and mayonnaise. This is how the Lord works. You just got to have faith in your words. You got to be careful with your words. Your words are spells. It's not the way that they are spelled. It's the way that they sound. When I used to go to Jewish service, back when I was 20 years old, when I discovered that we did have Jewish ancestors from Spain through the last name from my grandpa, who has passed, peace be upon his soul. I remember you learn so many things. The rabbi, you know, telling me, why do you need so many shoes? Because I'm like, when I get, I'm going to have a lot of shoes. And, well, why? You only have 2 feet. What do you want so many shoes for? You got 2 feet, Michael. 2 pairs. And a pair of sandals for your home. 6 years ago, I had 157 pairs of Jordans. I used to go to the finish line. What you have, Neil? This, give me one of each. I didn't look at the price. No. You have to lose everything to awaken. In a Walkman, like, whoa. Everything I'm manifesting, I'm bringing it with my mind. I wanted a Bose system. I wanted Bose headphones. I wanted a Bose radio. And I used to look at Amazon, and I'm like, I want one. Wow, the price. You know, this is now when things got, you know, when I ended up eating a lot of ramen soup. So it's okay, because it awakes you. And again, my uncle sent me my truck that I bought for him years ago, back in 2012, when he didn't have a car. When my Dodge Neon Blue sent me that truck, and he works cleaning and stuff, rich people places that they throw stuff away. And again, Bose system, Bose headphones. I even got Beats headphones, everything was just in a box in the back of the truck. He said, "Oh, I found it in the garbage. Yeah, send it to you." This is how the universe works. You don't have to figure out how it's going to come into to you. You just gotta have faith, and it will come. Believe me, like the phone call, me getting the wrong number to a phone call because I was driving and I was like, I wonder where's that house and what's around that house that I want so much. I wonder where. And then the next day I get the phone call and I wrong number, and then the next day they call me again. I didn't answer, and I went and Google it, a bit of research, and it's people, it's right on the same road. It's a dead end road. And as I was tracing it with the Google map, I say, "Whoa, that house, that house looks familiar from top because it has the pool and the fence. That looks familiar." And I went down, and it was the house, like a quarter mile from with the phone number that called me on the dead end of the road. It's a camping place you can rent to go camping. This is how it works. You ask and you put that feeling right here with it, and you will receive. I'm telling you, things are going bad. Yeah, you're gonna have up and downs, but it's up to you. Just it'll be okay. Afterwards, have you threw your fit, sit back and say, okay, and think of all the manifestations, everything that you have attractive in life, and it will happen. And this, nobody has free will. What that means is the energy you put out towards the way you think of people, of a person or anything, is how they're going to start reacting to you. Change it. If your relationship is falling apart, no matter, you can change it. Watch the movie The Secret if you need to know more. You can watch the late great legend Bob Proctor right here on YouTube. Jake Ducey, an amazing young man too, who started from the bottom, selling his books for like pennies or something, just to make ends meet to live. And now the man is famous and rich. So again, because he discovered that we are the ones who create it. Right here on YouTube, you can watch all that. YouTube has it all. So again, this is Michael. And again, my manifestation of that house that I drew it on a piece of paper, that manifestation is going to come to me. That house is mine. That or something better. But let it go. Feel it. Let it go. And what happened? Thanks for watching. This is Michael.